So 2014, I started making Android icon packs, still updating those. And now 12 years later, I finally got an iOS app and it's called Theme Studio. And I think it's awesome. And I want to show it off. And I think it gives you more control than your average Android icon pack. So let me show you what I mean. So the app is broken up into 5 tabs. We've got themes, icons, studio, walls, and widgets. The themes tab has hundreds of pre-made designs, and each one of those can be applied in a couple taps.
These can be used as is, or you can use them as a starting point for your own design. Each theme file includes wallpaper images, background images, and color data. This color data has primary, secondary, and accent colors that can be synced between your icons and widgets, or you can edit the colors for those individually. Themes can be imported and exported using the app's custom .ts theme files, so they can be shared with others or just saved for later use. Here's the Icons tab.
There are currently 10 icon packs included, and they're my most popular icon packs, and each pack has around 6,000 icons. Yeah, that's 6,000 in each pack. So this isn't your average iPhone aesthetic pack with, 100 icons. This is 12 years of work, and it's all delivered in one package, basically.
The total number of icons is so stupidly high that I couldn't bundle them in the app file, so they're hosted on a CDN and streamed to the app as you're browsing them. You can also import your own icons. So say you found an image online that you want to use, you can import it here, and then you can remove the background as long as there's enough contrast. And then you can fill it in with a different color, resize it, pan it, and save it. And then your custom icon will be exported with all your other icons. You can search for icons here and you can add them to your export list. The export list is a list of icons that you can save to your device once you're done creating the look that you want. Now, in order to create the look you want, we'll swipe over to the Studio tab.
Studio is probably the most useful part of the app. This is where you can customize your entire home screen and get a preview of what it's going to look like before you export your icons.
Icons are super customizable. You can change the icon pack. You can change the size of icons. You can add a color overlay to change the icon to any color you want. You can change the opacity. You can add a drop shadow. You can also create text icons, and there's a ton of font options for that. All these font options are also available in the Widgets tab, and pretty much any text you see in the app can be customized. Icon backgrounds have a few different types. You can make them a solid color, a gradient. You can use an image background. You can add a blur from the icon itself. Or you can bake in your iPhone wallpaper into the icon backgrounds so it looks like they don't have a background at all. This tool is called a bakery, and just like the name suggests, it bakes your wallpaper into your icon backgrounds. This gives you a nice see-through look, showing off more of your wallpaper. One disclaimer on this though, Apple's liquid glass update gave every home screen element these little embossed edges, and there's no way to turn them off, at least not at the time of recording this video. So it's not a 100% clear look, but it still looks really cool. Even if you're not baking your icon backgrounds, you can use the layout editor up here to replicate your home screen to get a more accurate preview of what your setup will look like. There's also a desktop version of this entire editor, so you can design your theme on the big screen, and whenever you're done designing, it's quick and easy to send it to your phone with a QR code. In the wallpaper editor, you can upload your own wallpaper or choose one from the app's wallpaper collection. You can zoom and pan your wallpaper, and you can add a color overlay and set the opacity. You can also create a color palette based on your active wallpaper and apply that to your icons and widgets. The palette generator takes colors from your wallpaper and applies them to your icons to get a nice cohesive look. The numbers here are for creating alternating icon backgrounds. The widget editor in the Studio tab lets you change your global widget appearance settings. You can copy whatever color palette your icons are currently using and apply them to your widgets. You can change the background type, and you can change the colors. These are global settings as opposed to individual widget settings, which you can find in the Widgets tab.
The Wallpaper tab is pretty straightforward. This has, you guessed it, a bunch of wallpapers.
There are around 2,000 wallpapers organized into different collections. This tab is mostly for browsing wallpapers, and if you want to set one as your active wallpaper, you just tap this little paintbrush icon, and that will apply it to the studio. The active wallpaper is always shown at the top of this tab, so you can save the image to your photos from here if you need to.
The widgets tab is a collection of widgets, and they all have a ton of options.
Each widget has its own customization options, and I tried to make these super customizable, so there's options for colors, spacing, sizing, and font options as well. And changing themes can change the look of these widgets. So if we apply a theme like this, make sure widgets is selected, then switch over to the widgets tab. You'll notice the widgets match the theme. We can try a different theme here, and then we can see a different result in the widgets tab. When you're done editing a widget, you'll want to save it to the My Widgets section. This is how you can apply it to your home screen.
So let's say you're done with your designs and you're ready to apply everything to your actual home screen. Here's how you do that.
When you've picked out your icons and you're done designing their look, you can head over to the Icons tab, then to your export list, and from here you can export them to your Photos app. If you're exporting baked-in icons, and these are the ones that have the wallpaper baked into them, the process is a little different. Once you get everything placed where you want it, you can export your icons. On this export screen, you'll see it's asking for your wallpaper image. We have a few ways to do this. The easiest and most foolproof way is to grab a screenshot of your home screen. So let's go home and enter jiggle mode. For my setup, I'm going to want to replace the dock icons. So I'll move these out of the way. Then you just swipe right until you get an empty screen, and then press the power and volume up buttons at the same time to take a screenshot. Now we can open up Theme Studio again and select Screenshot. Then pick the screenshot image we just took. Now we can tap Export, and it will save all your icons to your Photos app all at once. Next is the the therapeutic part of adding your icons one at a time through the Shortcuts app. If you don't know how to do this, here's a quick step-by-step to get you started. Open the Shortcuts app, create a new shortcut, tap Open App as the action, select the app you want to open, give it a name if you want, tap this drop-down and select Add to Home Screen. Tap Image, tap Choose Photo, select your icon, then tap Add. And those are the steps for creating a shortcut. Let's fast forward here to see them all done. All right, there we go. There's my finished home screen. Now back to my claim about control. Customizing iPhone versus Android. I'll be honest, applying icons is faster on Android. Slap an icon pack on your launcher, it takes 10 seconds and it looks good. But you're using someone else's design. Every option in Theme Studio, the overlays, the sizing, the backgrounds, the gradients, that's the part an Android icon pack can't give you. Android is faster, but this is yours. If you're the kind of person who will happily spend some time getting every icon exactly right, you are who I built this for. Because there's a moment when you finally sit back, unlock your phone, and it feels like every pixel on the screen is a decision that you made. It's super satisfying. That feeling is the whole point.
So that's what I've been working on for the past year. There's a lot of stuff I didn't even show, so I'm going to be making more videos going deeper into the app and all the settings and stuff. I try to make it a one-stop shop for creating a really cool home screen, so please try it out. If you have any feedback or cool ideas, I'd love to hear them. I'm going to be working on this for the foreseeable future. As long as people dig it, I'll keep working on it. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.